Hello, it's Rich32G here today, and I'm bringing you a video on Assetto Corsa. I'm going to be showing you some of the in-game footage, the content that's currently available, and giving you the rundown on what's meant to be coming in the future. So, Assetto Corsa is one of the most highly anticipated sim racing titles for a very long time. If there has been an issue with other sim titles, this one has been hyped up so much that one would think it was the answer to all of the world's issues, let alone sim racing. I have to admit, I was somewhat sceptical. How could one sim that's not even been released deserve this much hype? I thought. I wasn't even going to pick it up, but within an hour of its Steam Early Access release, I had it on my system, unable to resist. Assetto Corsa comes to us from Kuno's Simulazione? I don't speak Italian, so pardon me, but they're creators of titles such as Ferrari Virtual Academy, Netcar Pro. You can buy both of them for less than €10 total, with the Netcar Pro license also including a tech preview of Assetto Corsa where you can actually drive the Lotus Elise around one of the circuits. Links to these and the Assetto Corsa site is available in the description. I'm showing you the Steam Early Access version, which is currently at 0.2. This is after the first of many fortnightly updates. In this update, 3 cars, 2 circuits and drift mode were included. Right now the car selection is the following: BMW M3 E30, M3 GT2, Z4 E89, the Fiat 500 Abarth, Lotus 49, Ferrari 458, the KTM Crossbow, the Lotus 211, the Exige Scura and the Elise, the Pagani Zonda R, the P45 Competizione and the Tatus Abarth. Future updates are going to include cars from Mercedes and McLaren, and most of the manufacturers I've just mentioned are also going to include more cars, especially BMW and Lotus, and there's many more Ferraris too. The circuits that you can currently drive are a fictional drift test circuit, at least I think it's fictional, Imola, Magione, I don't know how to say that one properly either, historic Monza, Mugello, Vallelunga and Silverstone International. Updates are to include Monza, the modern version, more Silverstone layouts, the one with the wing, not the old version, and Spa and many more. Right now there's no AI or multiplayer, but they're coming in future updates. Drag racing and hill climb type races are due to be added as well. I've read that Kunos are going to be continually updating Assetto Corsa for the next 5 years. Buying at this stage in development also allows you a 22% discount on the final price. It's going to be moddable also, so this means that the community can create circuits and cars, given that they've got the skills of course, which means that the possibility of future content is endless really, with the community able to create them. I've also been asked a couple of questions too. Are dirt and oval in? Now, as far as I have seen, there will be no support for dirt at this point, and as for oval racing, again I don't think there's any official support, but I don't see any reason why it won't be added by modders in the future in the ways I've just described, so them creating the ovals themselves and car packs, you know, like the Gen 6. Feel free to correct me on these in the comments if there are any other developments or my info is wrong, because it quite possibly is. So, how is it? Well, in my opinion it's brilliant, frankly. For my driving, I use a Logitech G27, and I honestly would encourage anyone intending to buy a Assetto Corsa to do so knowing that it's highly recommended that you've got a wheel. I don't want to come over as elitist on this, but I promise you, this is what makes the experience much better. Having played titles considered to be simulations, such as iRacing and Assetto 1 and 2, extensively, I can say, even at this early stage, that Assetto Corsa compares really well to them, and I'd be of the opinion that it's more of a sim than the likes of Gran Turismo or Forza, and that's not to bash on them, it's just my opinion. Using the H-shifter and heel-toe downshifting in cars such as the Lotus 211, driving around Mugello in the evening sun just feels, you know, right. I could honestly drive on my own hot lapping on this all night. I can't say the same for either R-Factor or iRacing. Something just feels right in Assetto Corsa. The footage you're seeing is about mid-quality running on my GTX 660 at 1920 by 1080. When you add in the reflections, etc., in the graphics settings, you better have a better card than I've got, because you'll start killing the frame rates. Though Kunos seem to have done a good job of allowing people with various cards to play, even at minimum settings they seem to have optimised it quite well. Triple screen support with a proper FOV calculator is present and correct, yielding a very immersive experience, but again bear in mind that those graphics settings may well have to drop lower in order to accommodate those 2 extra screens. I know I have to drop them. Multiplayer, when it arrives, will be that of an R Factor type experience, so this means no service provided by Kunos, as far as I'm aware at least. All of them will be provided by the community. Kunos are going to release the dedicated server launcher so that people can host races from their home also. For me, this is pretty much the only downside I can see to Assetto Corsa. This is probably only because I'm spoilt by the brilliant service that iRacing provide with their service, albeit subscription service. No other sim of merit offers that I'm aware of. I'd bet if Kunos offered a premium service for a sensible amount a year which included dedicated service, people would pay. Then again, it won't be long before leagues take up this role and provide service for their members anyway. But in short, if you like your racing games, buy it. But if you're just interested on the off chance that it's good, please remember that right now there's no AI and no multiplayer, and it's a hot lapping sim. At the moment you're on your own, but these are coming. Remember, it's early access as well, so things are coming along the way. It plays really nicely right now as well. This isn't intended as a review, more of a showcase. If you've enjoyed it, please like and subscribe and follow me on Google+. Also, if you'd like to see more footage from Assetto Corsa, please check out the pitlanes.com channel. Links to everything I've mentioned are in the description. Until next time guys, thanks, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.